Mr. Bruce, I'm going to ask you to hold it right there. I want to go back to KwaZulu-Natal. I'm told that the suspended ANC member, Carl Niehaus, has been arrested. Let's bring in our senior reporter, Dasen Thathiah, who is outside the facility where Carl Niehaus was addressing his, well, not supporters, but some of his comrades. Dasen, you spoke to him a little earlier. He's now been taken away?
Clement, it all happened so quickly. When we spoke a little while ago, you'll recall that this area here was full with some of those people that had gathered in support of the former president. Now it's all ended. Carl Niehaus was taken away from here very swiftly in a matter of seconds. Police had moved in. They came, they addressed him. And from what we could hear when we tried to get close, they were saying to him that he's being arrested for contravening those regulations which prohibit gatherings like the one that we saw here. And that's it's interesting because I had asked him exactly that a short while before that, asking him about the gathering outside, and he insisted that it wasn't. So as a result of that, and after he was taken away by police in a double cab bakkie that had just left down the road, now presumably he's being taken to the police station here. Some of his comrades or the other supporters of the former president had also tried to storm that vehicle, demanding to know from the police exactly why he was being arrested. So police didn't engage with them too much, didn't offer too many explanations other than reading Mr. Niehaus his rights as he was taken into the vehicle, and he was informed then of exactly why it was that he was being taken away.
And I mean, you asked the question, Dasen, earlier, that the gathering is not allowed, and he wanted to argue that, well, you know, the regulations do allow you to be with people. I'm just greeting my fellow comrades. And you are saying now that they only took him, they didn't take those comrades that he was addressing earlier?
No, they didn't. But as a result of that, as you can see now, many of them have dispersed. But the thinking here, from what I could understand, you'll recall during my last chat with you, Clement, I was saying that I had been hearing some conversations from police that were here on the ground that were discussing how they were going to deal with this. But up until that point, it wasn't a gathering in the true sense of the word, because there were people that were just all around this area. But when he had come through and had started that address to those supporters, that's when they had all congregated around him, and it's at that point that police had made the decision to defuse the situation. They would come in and arrest Mr. Niehaus.